It's been over a year since I posted a video, but honestly, I started playing Rivals again, and this game is absolutely miserable. Anyone who thinks NetEase wants this to be a remotely competitive game has completely lost their mind. They've proven it time and time again. If you don't know me, I'm Echo. I used to be a pro player for Rivals, and I stopped playing because of NetEase's inaction on the balance and state of the game. I also created Intless.org. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up, but it's a thing. This is an unscripted video. I'm just going to rant about how the game's horrible and how NetEase has completely dropped the ball with player reporting and throwing and suggestions that I have to fix it. I hope someone at NetEase watches this. You know, I don't hate you guys despite what you think. I like you guys. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll give you feedback. But the thing with NetEase that a lot of people don't realize, and one of the biggest problems that we found out recently, is the report system literally does nothing. It literally does nothing. There's no other game that does this. If you report a player in Marvel Rivals, you will get a message shortly that says they've taken action and the account has been restricted. So I did some testing. My buddy, Walkie, he kind of sprinted one of my games and I was pissed off, so I reported him, right? I got the message that he was restricted. I saw it 2 minutes after I got the message. Walkie was on the game. He never got banned. So assuming the restriction happens when they send the message, they literally don't take action, and they just send you the fucking mail, so you think, oh wow, the person got banned, I was right, I was validated. Like, linear pathways. It's the whole. It goes back to the whole EOM argument. Everything with NetEase and Marvel Rivals is a fucking psyop. Literally everything. It's all about engagement. Because they know that if they don't ban the person that's griefing, that person's not only going to play more, but they're not going to realize they're a bad player, and they're going to think, oh, it's not my fault, and just keep queuing. And then you're going to feel validated, like, oh yeah, that guy threw my game, but at least he's in trouble. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I accept that. You're going to keep queuing. When in reality, the player never gets banned. They literally do nothing. They are psyoping you. They're gaslighting you into thinking the player got banned. It never fucking happened. And then you got the point compensation, which happened because of yours truly. You know, I made that website with my company, and suddenly throwing's a big problem, even though we've had no damage rocket fucking running it down for 2 years straight, refusing to shoot his gun. Grown-ass man LARPing is a fucking raccoon, by the way. But that's besides the point. Now throwing's a big, serious problem that apparently I created. Yeah, bullshit. But we're taking it seriously, and we're giving point compensation for throwers. That is bullshit. It's all pandering and semantics. Has anyone recently received compensation for throwers? No. They did it for like a few days. It's all LARP, because they go, oh, this website exists. The second someone starts, like, making money off their platform, we're going to make this big announcement, which is great, by the way, and I endorse that. And I took down the website before I received any legal notice, because I wanted the game to be in a better state. Literally said that since day one. But the thing is, it's all about optics for Marvel and NetEase. They put up this video, or this tweet, they pretend they've changed their regulations on throwing, everyone applauds them, and then they don't do it. But it doesn't matter, because all the press already went out, and the creators already said, wow, bravo, NetEase is finally addressing the issue, we're good to go, we are saved, best game ever. And you know what, a lot of the problem comes down to the creators. The only, like, good creator I've seen, I think his name's Rio, I watched one of his videos, that guy's a G, he knows what's up. Light knows what's up, Samito knows what's up, but that Rio guy, he's in the know. One of the biggest problems plaguing this game is that the creators, the tier 1 creators, the Flats, the Bogers, these people literally refuse to criticize the game. And if they do, they just complain because it's the current thing to complain. And then when NetEase does anything, they're like, wow, greatest game ever, we're saved. I mean, I get the grit. Money's great. But NetEase needs to realize these big creators do not give a shit about the longevity of the game. The second the game dies, they're just going to move to the next category. Oh, drops enabled. Let's go stream this game now. Who cares? None of them care about this game existing long term. It's not a priority. Why would it be? But they listen to them on everything. It's been proven that the only time NetEase cares about something in balance is when the content creators complain. And the content creators are fucking out of touch. They're all in bed with NetEase. They don't give a shit. And, like, again, as I said, everything in Rivals is about engagement. EOM is real. Anyone who says it's not is brain dead. The devs are saying it's not. They're gaslighting you. It's real. If you played the game for 10 fucking minutes, you know this. I mean, this game has the worst fucking matchmaker, and it's by design. If you think that this game has had a matchmaker this horrible for almost 2 years, and that it's like, oh, they just haven't figured it out yet, you are retarded. Like, genuinely retarded. It's all by design. Everyone knows that. They know how many games you have to play. They know after how many wins you're gonna get off, and if you get a loss, you're gonna play again because you want to keep winning. Can't end in a loss. Oh, I'm about to rank up. Oh, wow, I have 4 people AFK on my team. Well, guess I'm not ranking up. Guess I got to queue more. Or if you win your rank up, oh, I ranked up. Time to get off. It's like basic psychology. This game literally weaponizes how your brain works, and people don't want to call it out. It's shameless. It's literally shameless. Like, we need, as a community, we need to hold NetEase accountable. Genuinely. Like, I just started playing again recently, and nothing has changed. And, like, going into the psychology of it again, if you look at players in this game, support players, more than everything else, the players in this game, a lot of them, like the non-humans, they are the highest rank they've ever been in a video game. You'll get a Cloak and Dagger Lord on your team with fucking 3,000 hours that has been a career silver gold player in Overwatch. I think it goes for all roles. You get people that are career medal ranks in every other game. Marvel Rivals, they're Celestial, which is the fucking, like, 3rd highest rank. It's like the equivalent of Masters, Grandmaster. How? And it's because engagement. NetEase knows that if they take bad players and they affirm their skill level by allowing them to hit a high rank with a negative win rate, they're going to think they're good, they're going to develop an ego, and they're going to spend money and play the game more. Very simple. And then they weaponize the matchmaker and help these people win more. Is it based on how much money they spend? I don't know. I'd be curious to see some research into it, because I know that's in their patent, and I'm sure it is a thing. But again, it all comes back to them psychologically weaponizing the game to draw as much engagement and money from every user as possible. No other game on the market can you climb with a negative win rate. I've seen players that were Platinum with a 40 win rate. Next season, they're Celestial with a 40 win rate. Literally should not be possible. But it's, as I said, it's because NetEase knows people, they tie their self-worth to their rank in a video game. And it feels good to hit the highest rank in a game you've ever hit before. But unfortunately, because none of the creators will call them out, none of the community will call them out, and everyone's just going to keep championing them, like, wow, this is great, we're changing everything. It's never going to change. Another big problem with the game. Supports are the most broken. Like, I played support in Overwatch, and I got, like, I always got the hate. Oh, support's so OP, it's so easy. Was it OP? Yeah, kind of. But, like, dude, supports in Overwatch? Dude, they're fucking nothing compared to this game. Marvel Rivals has the most broken support characters in a game ever. You look at the Kid of Invisible Woman, whoever designed that, I think they might legitimately have brain damage. Like, it's so brain dead. And the supports, they have, like, immors, they have 3 self-heals, they have boots, they have shields for themselves, and all the support players do is they complain. If you're on Cloak and Dagger, or the Fox, or Invis, and a Black Panther or Spider-Man dives you, you literally have to press one button on your keyboard. And they act like they're fucking Sisyphus pushing the fucking rock up the hill. Like, oh, it's so impossible to play against dive. And what does Marvel do? Instead of just saying, oh, these guys are fucking pigs, let them lose. They go, oh, well, dive must be too OP. Let's give every fucking support hero an immor, a shield, and a self-heal. That'll fix the problem. There's no agency in that. You play every other role feels like shit. You dive Fox, Invis, backline, they fucking put 2 self-healing shields on themselves. Like, why? You know what I thought when I played Overwatch? Kiriko needs a TP that puts down a shield that heals her. Yeah, that would make it so much better. You know, that ability everyone complained about for fucking 3 years? Yeah, let's add it to the game and make it even more broken. That's the philosophy around this game. And they're never going to nerf support. They're never going to add a skill expressive support, because it would take so many fundamental changes to the game. White Fox on release was a good hero. You know why she sucked? Because her ult wasn't a giant fucking healing circle. Her util was insane. The hero's good, but she's harder than the average support hero, so all the fucking support players complain she was terrible. Literally, if every other support alt in the game wasn't a giant circle that made you immortal, that hero would be fucking Thanos. But unfortunately, every other hero's power crept to hell because the support players are terrible, that the hero looks bad in comparison. I don't know what else I have to say. Everyone just needs to fucking bitch at NetEase. They clearly don't take this game seriously, and if they don't want to, that's cool, bro. Just put it up front. Stop LARPing. Start banning people that start following through on your promises. Start actually banning people for throwing. Start banning people for cheating. You get people cheating in officials. The world's not ready for that. A lot of cheaters in officials. You got people cheating in ranked. You got people just throwing and running it down for no fucking reason. And they do nothing about it. The reports are literally fake. You can go to my Twitter. Link's in the bio. If you don't believe it, I have a tweet about it. As I talked earlier, they literally don't ban people. They just pretend. Because they know it's going to drive more engagement at the end of the day, and that's all NetEase cares about. But suggestions for the game, man, just start banning throwers. Ban throwers, ban cheaters. Take a firm stance. Your firmest stance on throwing shouldn't be sending a cease and desist to my website I fucking made in a weekend. Like, that's literally the most action they've taken on throwers in 2 years. And then you have streamers they champion that are blatantly throwing games. It's alright. On top of that, the thing about EOM as well, they need to drop the fucking act. They need to admit that it's real. Nobody cares if they just come out and they say it's real, we fucked up, we're gonna add an actual matchmaker. Nobody's gonna flame them. They're gonna flame them for a bit, but people will forgive them. If they keep this LARP up of saying, "Oh, there's no EOM," when it blatantly exists, everyone's just gonna hate him. Like, you can't pretend it's a competitive game when the hardest opponent is the matchmaker. Every game you're fighting against the fucking matchmaker. I hope this wasn't too much of a rant. I'm not even going to edit this, really. I'm going to cut like a few things and upload it. I just wanted to yap about some stuff about how this game is horrible, because I really want this game to be good, but it's fucking terrible, and none of the creators want to call out the fucking game. NetEase, you need to lock in. Balance isn't even a fucking problem. The babying of the player base, the refusal to enforce your terms of service, and the just complete inaction from the developers is the problem. Anyways, that's it for today. I'll see y'all in like another year.